Hi guys, this is Alex at blackboxmycar.com. Today I'll be sharing my very first review of Panorama S. This specific model is actually coming from the mother company called Roadview. This device is one of the hottest devices on the internet, but people know this device as PowerUCC's Panorama S2. But it's actually the parent company of this specific this unit is actually called Roadview. It's also made in Korea. Roadview has all the rights and technology in terms of building this specific device, and basically they give out rights to sell for PowerUCC. So a lot of people mistakenly know that PowerUCC is the parent company for this specific unit, but it's actually not. So I've been testing this device for about a couple months now, and then the funny thing is, when I went to Korea last summer, and I was speaking with my partners in Korea, and he's heavily involved in a dashcam community in Korea, and he told me to look at this device called PowerUCC Panorama. I think that was Panorama 1 last year, and you know, at that moment, at least in last year, a lot of my customers, a lot of our viewers were concerned about the fact that how to, the number one thing that customers, at least last year, they looked at was how to, finding a sleek and discreet device so that from the outside of the car, it doesn't really get noticeable. But I found this specific device to be kind of too big to my taste, so I didn't bother looking further into it. But when I came back from Korea, this device started getting very popular on the internet, and I told my partner, you know what, you were right, this device. Well, basically he was saying this, although this company doesn't have any name out yet, but the quality of the video and then the testing that they do for this device is just phenomenal. So he said, you know, this is one device that he strongly recommends, although the name value brand isn't really out in the market. This device is still not that greatly popular. It's not that popular in Korea, but at least for the quality and quality control of this specific unit is amazing. And Motopark is one of the most influential dashcam installers in Korea, and they're heavily involved in creating the second generation Panorama S2. So, and that's why I can, I know I can trust this device. And so I'm just going to walk around my vehicle and just show you whether or not you can notice the difference between the Blackview, all these devices that's mounted on my vehicle at the moment. So I have right there on the right is Blackview DR500. And the one in the middle is the Lucas LK6200. And then on the left is the Panorama S. And this is going to be a very interesting comparison, because I mean, if you look at my videos from the past, I am not a big fan of these LCD dash cams. You know, I was very skeptical, and I myself didn't really like it. But honestly, after using it ever since, I mean, I've tested several LCD devices, but and I didn't like them, but since the CR2000S, I've been actually enjoying having these LCD dashcam. My very first LCD dashcam was VicoVation TF2, and that device, to be honest, even for me, I found it way too big. And and that model doesn't even offer the parking mode, so I had to literally take down the TF2 before after parking my vehicle. But since the FineView CR2000, at first, even with this FineView CR2000, I found it sort of too big, and it's just sort of too bulky, and I just couldn't find a right position to mount the camera. And I was quite skeptical that, you know, my vehicle might get broken in. But honestly, until this date, I've been using it for about past literally over 4 or 5 years, and I haven't had any issues with it. And along with this device, so maybe because I was using CR2000 S right before this, and this is much smaller than the CR2000S, so I do feel, maybe I feel less intimidated. But this is my driving position. if I look to the right, from my eye level, I don't see the black view. I barely see it, but that's not that noticeable. I do see Lucas LK6200 does have the LCD on it just to tell you the speed and the time, which doesn't really annoy me, and you can turn it off. And whereas the Panorama S, you can see the LCD clearly. But even from CR2000, CR200, CR300, CR500, I have never complained about the fact that LEDs are always shining and whatnot. At least for me, it doesn't bother me. So I actually leave the screen on all the time. But for some reason, I can't seem to find a way to disable the LCD screen in the parking mode itself. So even if the vehicle is parked and if the power is there to feed parking mode, this device, the LCD is still on. I can't seem to turn it off in the parking mode. Either I have to shut it off as a one feature, so even when I'm driving it shuts off and whatnot. Then maybe in the parking mode it will shut off, but for me it actually doesn't shut off. So that's one downside of this specific device. And so this device offers everything basically. Unfortunately, the GPS is not internal, so that means you have to mount it either on your windshield, upper windshield, or somewhere on the dashboard. Some people even put it inside the glove box, but that's I don't really recommend that. It really varies depending on the dash cam that you're using. This device offers up to 128 gigabytes, and SD card does not come with it, but you can put up to 128, so which is quite amazing. The video quality is superb, and you can probably hear, you can do a lot of reads up on this specific device, and it is quite amazing device for the price point. It offers the Sony Exmosimo sensor, so the nighttime visibility is also very, very good. And surprisingly, one thing I recognize about this dashcam is the mic on this guy is quite good. And my car is sort of modified, and I can actually test whether or not some devices have good mic or not. But this device definitely has a very solid mic. The package isn't so complete. It offers video output and whatnot, but all those cables are not in a standard package. You have to purchase it yourself. But this is just you get that LCD screen anyway, so I don't see why you need to put it into another external screen. One thing I didn't like this is the G sensor. Edge sensor, when the G sensor is on, it's just quite sensitive, and the noise that it makes is just sort of quite annoying. It ding dongs and it's quite loud, and I couldn't really control it. Other than that, basically the weakness is definitely the form and size. But if you are the type of person that wants everything to be very sleek and just discreet, then I would say go with Blackview or Lucas. Maybe the LCD dashcam won't be the best option yet. But if you want to sort of see whatever you have in there, this is so easy to use basically, because let's see if the power is there actually, so that I can show you. I don't know, my car is hardwired, but I've been cleaning up my car, so maybe the battery has gone down. Yeah, I don't think it's working. Maybe I'll make another video of that. But having an LCD and touchscreen LCD is just so flexible, because you can see everything. You can see your video from the screen itself, and you can change your setting, and you can see that right away. And I say this to my customer, you're just bound to get lazy if the technology is there. Basically, with Lucas LK6200, you have to take out the SD card and put it into your computer, and then you can be sure of which one. Changes and settings and whatnot can be done, and put it in, and you have to record video for a bit, and then take it out and see whether or not the changes are or it's good for you and whatnot. So it does take a lot of time when change settings and whatnot, and if the settings are not executed right, then you have to go back and forth. Then you're moving off to the Wi-Fi device, and the Wi-Fi device sort of helps you in a way that you don't have to go back and forth. You can just view it on your computer, view it on your phone or tablet, and you can make that change instantly. And you see the LCD device where you can literally test and just punch in whatever you want, basically. If you want your nighttime video to be brighter, just punch it in, and there you go. It does the changes right away. And if you want to see the video, you can do that. So it's so much easier to operate compared to other devices that in the market, and that's why in Korea the Koreans are going crazy about the LCD dashcam, and LCD dashcams are getting bigger and bigger. It's like a Samsung phone getting bigger and bigger if you look at the Galaxy series. Okay, so I'll just walk around again to show you, because that's one of the most requested video. How does it look like from inside the vehicle, and how does it look like from outside of the vehicle? So just stand as far away as possible from my vehicle right now. See if you can notice the dash cam. I know the lighting isn't the best around here, but I mean, it definitely does stand out a little bit, and it does also come with an LED light where you can disable. There you go. So yeah, so this is going to be my very first review of this dash cam. I know I didn't go further into how to operate this because I haven't even done unboxing of this specific device, but I wanted to do this before taking time off in Vegas, because it's Canada Day long weekend here in Canada this weekend. So but I was requested, this video has been requested for many times, so just doing a walk around of this device from my vehicle. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email us at info@blackboxmycar.com and visit our website at blackboxmycar.com. And thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more videos and let us know what you think. Thank you.